Yo, 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 we are working right now. It's going. Lots of things going on, lots of exciting things today. We got the brand new community render challenge popping off. If you guys can hear me, if y'all can see me, give me a little thumbs up. It's good to be here. You know, as you can tell, the background's a little messy, the hair's a little messy, but you know, that's because I've been cranking on this 3D community challenge. I'm excited about it. Just announced it. It is a dynamics challenge, and I'm challenging all you guys to make your coolest 3D contraption. We're gonna combine them all together and make the internet's most awesome, sickest 3D contraption, kind of like a giant Rube Goldberg. So that's what we're doing. You know, that's what we're getting into today. Over the next month, basically, we're gonna be making some cool stuff, some very, very cool stuff. Thank you guys for joining me. Thanks for hanging out. It's going to be awesome. These community challenges have been so exciting and so much fun. We just wrapped one like a month ago, the alternate realities one with the character walking to the side. That was the second one. The first one was parallel dimensions. That was a character walking forward. This one is a chrome ball going from top to bottom, and you got to build out this contraption however you see fit. I just released an announcement video at 9 a.m. this morning where you guys can go over all the rules, all the good stuff. There's links in the description that'll take you to the landing page that PNY had set up. So I'm teaming up with NVIDIA and PNY on this one, and we're going to do something really, really cool. We're going to give out prizes to y'all. Now, since PNY and NVIDIA are, they can only do a US challenge, I got some international prizes for you guys as well. So check out that announcement video. I released it just, in about an hour and a half ago. And there's also a link to the Discord down below where you guys can check out very specific rules, see them in writing, because it's all about sticking to the rules on this one. We got to keep it specific. So let's switch over. I'll show you guys what's going on. Welcome everybody. Welcome. So this is the scene. This is the template scene. If you guys are wanting to do this with me, which I think it's going to be so friggin' exciting. This is it, right? So, over the next month, you guys have to guide this ball through this area via, a bunch of contraptions and moving parts and pieces and stuff. It can be whatever you want. Like, take it to the max. Have fun with it. Keep it simple. Keep it advanced. Whatever you guys can do, It'll be sweet. Oh, snap. It's Mr. Ance's birthday in like half an hour. That's pretty sweet. Now let me see if I can not add my head to this thing. Let me add a source. This was all mixed up from the last stream here. Bear with me, y'all. Let's add a scene. We'll add the camera. Bam. Bam. What's up, y'all? Gonna creep down here. Whoop. Awesome. Awesome. So what I'm going to try and do... Oh, Wren's up in here? Oh, wait, did I see Casey as well? Casey Edwards. I'll be seeing you later tonight. I'm excited. We're doing a little bit of a little food situation going down. It's going to be nice. Chad Ashley? Freaking Chad Ashley up in here. Dude, all of you guys, Chad and Wren, would kill this freaking challenge. It's a dynamics challenge. You got to get this ball from point A to point B within this box, and all of these little submissions will be combined together with everyone else's submissions. Wren, I thought of you. Dude, Wren, I thought of you when I was coming up with this competition here, and I think you would really have fun with this. You can do like another satisfying render or something. A personal challenge to you, Wren. A personal challenge, I'm excited, so excited. Chad, good to see you too, man. Grayscale Gorilla, represent. You see him up here, right up in this little tab. I've been using it. Used it to texture the thumbnail to this video. Fantastic service. This is how I learned C4D, is through Grayscale Gorilla, through Chad Ashley's tutorials. And it's cool to have the master in the house. So here's what I'm gonna try and do on the stream. At first I was like, oh, I'll just come up with my idea and I'll figure out what the heck I'm gonna do. And by the end of the stream, I'll be like, this is my idea. Nah, that's boring. I'm going to try and complete a submission from start to finish. Just to give you an example, don't copy me. I don't want to see a million versions of what I'm about to do. This is just an example to start getting the gears going, get the cobwebs off the top of the dome. You know what I mean? So I'm going to attempt a submission and show you guys how bad this can really get here. One Dead Duck, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. 2,000 shiny balls. Come on, internet, let's go. I think we can get more than 2,000. You know, the last competition was 2,401. So let's see if we can get 2,402. That would be amazing. That would truly be amazing. And I'm trying to submit this to Guinness for a world record on the longest or the biggest 3D internet contraption, like a communal contraption. That's my goal. So maybe we can do this together. I need your guys' help to do that, certainly. I can only make so much of these. So I had an idea. I have so many ideas. God, I have so many ideas for what this is going to be. I'm so excited because, like, as a kid, I used to build these things, and like Legos and Connects and all that stuff was all up my alley. So getting this ball from point A to point B is going to be a hoot. Yeah, I got a bunch of ideas, but I think the one I'm going to try and execute on today is like, I'll just have to show you. It's really hard to explain. Michael Griffin, yo, thank you for the super chat. You have a question. He says, do you need to use gravity the entire way through the contraption, or do you just need to have it use gravity at the beginning and end? Well, technically, gravity is kind of that's a strange question. So it needs to appear like gravity is taking effect the entire time. If what you're asking is, can you let gravity drop the ball in and then you take it over from hand animation? I gotta be careful about how I answer this. Here's my thing. As long as it looks like gravity is doing its thing, then I don't care how you do it, as long as it looks realistic. I think that's fair enough. Yeah. All right. Wren, just let me use what you make. I don't know, Wren. I'll say here. How about this? I'll make something, Wren, and then you texture it and you put your name on it, and it'll be like I'll count it as yours. You know what I mean? You just throw a quick little like subsurface on it, and it's finished. Brandon Rotman, thank you for the super chat. Does it have to be a Rube Goldberg-esque or just our own world of dynamics within the box? Your own world, man. Your own world. The Rube Goldberg situation is just it was the inspiration for the challenge and for the montage, right? So we're gonna combine this together. So if your ball comes through the intro port and out the exit port within the frames mentioned, following the rules, then they'll all stitch together seamlessly to make one big contraption, right? So whatever you do inside the box, you read the rules. Within the rules, do whatever you want. So like you can build it out so it's like a mini world. You can build it out so it's like this is where it gets tricky, because like I start saying stuff and everyone's gonna do this thing, because that's what happened last time. Everyone rendered the plant. Have fun with it. Get creative. Have a good time. I'm just gonna start on my submission here. I think we had one more. Christian, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the kombucha money. I got one in the fridge. I'll bust it out later. And Mr. J Chen in the house. Mr. J Chen from PNY himself. Shout outs. Heck yeah. So like I said, guys, I'm teaming up with NVIDIA and PNY, and Jay was like the lead guy heading up. He built out the landing page with his team, and he really set this up and was like, let's do a different challenge. So like, this is what we're doing. We're very excited about this. I can't wait to dive in. Graham Tennant, man, they just keep coming. Your bro Adam is a huge fan. He's currently locked in his room recovering from COVID. You give him a shout out. Absolutely, Adam. Man, I hear the worst part, well, can be the worst part. I mean, dying is probably the worst part, but like, if COVID's not hitting you too hard and you're just chilling in your bed, you might get a little antsy, So, shout outs to you, man. Hang in there. I don't know. Stay creative. Watch some cool movies. Watch some movies you hadn't seen. Maybe build a contraption. Who knows? I hope you recover quickly. Shout outs, Adam. Get well soon. And Sir Wren, freaking heck yeah, son. I am not. Actually, no, I take that back. Wren, you're garbage. You're a garbage person. I will 3-stock you at any point throughout the day. Wake me up at 3 in the morning, I'll 3-stock you. I'm not trash at Smash Bros. I am not Smash trash. You are the trash. You're a trash bro. That's what you are. Super trash brethren. You're gonna get 3-stocked by Donkey Kong. Trying to play as Captain Falcon, thinks he's all good. It's not true. All right, so let's get going. How am I gonna do this? So I have this like stupid idea, and let's see if it works. Let's go into a little bit of side view, front view action. Let's scale this so it's just perfect. It just fits within this thing. All right, that feels pretty nice. And then let's get that side view. I just want to like take up the volume of this, you know what I mean? Wren, dude, come over here right now. I dare you. I dare you to come over to my house right now. Oh, he's gonna do it too. Come over to my house right now, and I'll play you. Come like right here. Bring your Switch. I'll play you, and then I'll show everyone that you just got 3-stocked, and it'll be great. Friday fries. Wren, you got a fan. You got a fan. And Brandon, another question: can the ball change inside and back before exit? So I'll answer that with another rule, which is basically as long as a 5-centimeter chrome ball drops into your contraption at frame 113 and exits between frame, an identical one exits between frame 335 and 340, then you're good. It's identical, not the same. So, I'll leave it to that. Okay, so we got a cube in here. Who knows what I'm going to be doing, but it's going to be something. I'm going to hide that, and I'm going to see about doing something with a spline. So Chad would know how to do all this stuff. Chad's a freaking master. What's the best way to do this? The spline pen tool. Yeah, or a helix, maybe. I don't know. What's the best way to like? Maybe like a top-down situation. Maybe we could do something with. How do we want to do this? So it's going to drop in. Here's what I'm imagining. Here's my plan. I'm going to drop the ball in. It's going to hit like a little chute. And it's going to go through like a slide, all the way down to like maybe like the middle where it'll drop and hop over to something. And then it'll slide on down and exit through the exit port. But that's going to be carved into this block of whatever I decide it's going to be material wise. I don't know. A sponge, ice, I don't know, but it's going to go through this. It's going to be carved into this like a cave, like the Goonies slide at the end of the Goonies. You know what I mean? So like, how am I going to do this? I guess we'll start from the top, and it's going to do a thing. It's going to like come back here. Let's just start very simple. Very, very simple. We'll go down this slide and like we'll go one more and end it right there. And I'll adjust the rest of it from this view here. So what I can do is probably like grab everything, Control A, hit T for scale. And since they're like they're all at 0. So if I try and scale this up, it's not going to do anything. So if I bring it to the middle and maybe by hand, I have to grab some of these points. So I want each one of these points to be like 5 steps above the other one. So maybe I start deselecting these. I move this down a little bit. Deselect that, move that down a little bit. Deselect that, move it down. And just, I'm going to keep doing this. And then I can adjust the actual, like, the scale of it and the sizing with like a blanketed move, like a global move here. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Basically what I just tried to do earlier but couldn't. There we go. Okay, so I'll move that whole thing up here, and then let's see. Jay Chen, yo, thanks again for another super chat. You said you hope the idea will fill up your new GPU. Speaking of new GPU, yeah, pwni, they freaking hooked it up. Both of them, pwni and NVIDIA, hooked it up. I'm on that A6000 now. Got 48 gigabytes of video RAM up in the scene. So hopefully we can, like, I want to do a few of these, and maybe one of them, I don't even know if that's possible, if I can use up all 48 gigabytes of video RAM. That's going to be insane. Absolutely insane. No, but for real, I wasn't lying when I said those Quadro cards really took my performance and my creative ability to the max. You know, that last challenge I did, the alternate realities challenge, wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for the Quadro card, the RTX 6000. But now with the A6000, that's double the amount of video RAM, so I'm set for life, basically. I don't know, but who knows? Maybe in 2 weeks I'll be like, yo, I'm maxed out. 48 gigabytes of video RAM. It was not enough. I'm gonna need another one. We'll see. Ellery Talent, thank you for the super chat. It is very appreciated. Thank you so much. Eugene Brick, what if I use a character who grabs the ball to throw it into the hole? You know, if that's what you want to do, if that's your scene, go for it. You know, or if you just love baseball and you want to have a game of baseball go on with the ball, and then someone freaking WWE slams it into the exit port. Hey, you know, whatever. Whatever. All right, let's see. So I want to smooth this out and do a little bit of adjustments on this thing. So I'll make a duplicate of this just so I can save it. If I ever want to come back to this point, we'll Control A, we'll grab all that stuff. And then I'm going to chamfer these guys. So right click and chamfer. There you are. Bam. So now it's like a little slide, you know? Smoothed out. Wee, you know? Bam. And we can get more advanced. We can certainly get more advanced and like do a bunch of fun stuff. We can cut a piece of this out, but let me just do a quick test and see if this even works. Let me grab this end piece and bring it out. We'll have to adjust this as we go. We'll grab all this stuff. Let's make a cylinder. No, sorry, a sphere. Circle spline. That's what I meant to say. I'll get it right. I'll scale that down. Hitting T. Scale it down. Scale it down. Something like that. And let's grab the spline and the circle, holding Control Alt so that both of them are included. Let's pop them into a sweep. And let's take off the caps. So with the sweep selected, we'll go caps and we'll just uncheck start and end caps. But here's what we want to do. I want to take this cube and Boolean the cube with the sweep. Yeah, so it's always A minus B. Always A minus B. So it's sweep minus the cube. Holding Control Alt, let's throw it into a bool. Sorry, I got that backwards. It's always A minus B. So it's the cube minus the sweep. So we kind of have this world, this secret world inside. And we'll have to adjust the, then I take that. Hold on, bear with me. Then I take that, right? And maybe this won't work. But let me make a bevel. I'll throw them both into a null, Alt G. And that bevel will be a 5 centimeter, no, 1 centimeter with 3 subdivisions. And if I hit NB, we'll bring up wireframe view and we can actually see that, yeah, we're being beveled here. We're beveling out. Okay, so then I want to actually have that bevel hit these sharp edges on the front as well. So I think you have to create a single object on your bool to do that. But we getting some jankiness up in here. So we'll adjust that later. Right now, the main thing I want to focus on is the actual path in which this ball goes through, right? So it's going to go all the way down through this thing like a gumball machine almost, and then come out the bottom. But I want it to be a bit more interesting than just 2 little viewports, you know what I mean? Ellery Talent. Can you use any render engine? Absolutely. You can use any render engine. You can use any program, and you can be at any skill level for this challenge. It doesn't matter. I just want to get you, you know, inspired to create some cool stuff. That's the whole point of all of this. So absolutely, Ellery Talent. Yes, you can use any render engine you want. Just have fun with it. Garrett Joyce, thank you for the super chat. The stream you did with Peter got me back into 3D modeling. Awesome. Yay. That's great news. Thanks for re-inspiring an old passion. Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. I also got to give a big shout out to Mr. Visual here, who is a moderator. He's been a moderator on the Discord server for 5 months now, maybe. And he edited the announcement video. So shout outs. This is the first time I've ever had someone edit a video, and that made it possible for me to take care of the rules, take care of the announcement page, take care of like the actual project files that are needed to give out to everybody. So Visual did a fantastic job on the edit. Thank you, sir. It turned out really nice, and it's so helpful. God, it's so helpful. Doing everything on your own is near impossible. So it's always nice to have a little bit of help. Thank you, sir. Can international entrants use an American delivery address? No, you cannot. You gotta live where you live. That's the thing. It's like I don't encourage you to do that. Not encouraged. Final render needs to be submitted August 1st, 11:59 p.m. PST. There will be a submission link on July 24th, the July 24th stream. That's about in 2 weeks from now. And I'll be teaming up with a render farm. So hopefully, I'm asking you guys to basically render 3 times the amount of frames on this. I understand that's a thing, right? So yeah, I want to team up with the render farm. I won't say who yet. We still have some things to work out, but it would be a good idea to offer, a little incentive for y'all to render your stuff with a render farm, because it's gonna be easier. Your computer doesn't have to blow up. Their computers will blow up. Like we'll put it on them. Then you can just be chilling. All right. And yeah, just a general shout outs to all the moderators who helped me with this. MDK, Juicy, was huge in doing a bunch of tests, did a lot of test renders and whatnot to make sure that like this went as seamlessly and smoothly as possible. All of the moderators, seriously, all of them, Saipo and Ronin and Sotomonte, and I'm they were all very, very helpful during this process, and Deeren and Connor. And, I'm probably missing one person. But there's 7 of us. I believe there's 7 of us. And everyone is crucial to helping this stuff get moving and get going, and they do a good job with the community. So let's get back to the render. Get back to this render. So I can hide the bool. Let's see. Let's hide. How am I do this? hide the cube. But we want the sweep. There we go. So we can make the cube actually X-ray. Go to basic, check X-ray, then you can see through what's going on. Garbag man, don't do that. Don't do that. You need to change them out, you know. Okay, let's angle this up so it actually catches the ball. How are we gonna do this? We can add a point. Line pen tool, yeah, bam. What spline am I doing this? Oh, this is the one I want. Not this one. I want this one right here. Like this piece. Does this work? Can I control drag this? Yes. Can. Amazing. So I'll just move these back a touch. So this drops like right in to this point, and let me center this up a little bit. Boom. Awesome. Thanks to everybody hopping in the stream. We got 1,000 people up in here. It's super cool to know that 1,000 of you guys enjoy this. It's tough to stream, you know. I feel like I got to be entertaining at all times. And it's stressful when I'm not talking, or it can be stressful when I'm not talking. It's like, oh no, people are gonna leave, but you can't really focus on that stuff, you know. So let's see here. Piece here, go up. Everything else can come down. So I'll Control A to select everything except that top piece, and I'll just bring everything down a little bit, right? And then I can smooth this out in a second. See what it looks like with the bool. So I want to see a bit more of what's going on here and open this up just a little bit. Derek Para, thank you for the super chat. Just the straight up donation. Much appreciated. Seriously, thank you so much. All right, how am I going to do this? See, that's the thing. That's why, like, the motto on the channel is learning and growing together, because I do not have all the answers, and I wouldn't consider myself like someone who is an expert in X, Y, or Z, and I'm like giving you professional advice. I'm learning with y'all, and if this is an opportunity for you guys to learn and to test out some stuff, like, you don't have to be doing exactly what I'm doing. You can be working on yours. Then I'd say that's a win. If we're just getting people getting creative, getting people inspired, and getting people excited about some 3D art. Maybe you're drawing. Maybe you're going to do a 2D submission. Maybe do a stop motion, like, hand-drawn submission. That'd be crazy. Technically, I don't know how that would work, but that would be out there. But yeah, it's cool. Everyone's excited about it. So let's all right, let's turn off the bowl, turn off the cube, and adjust this spline so we're seeing a little bit more of the actual, like, path that it's going down, and we can open it up a little bit more as well. Alexander Smith, shout outs, thank you for the super chat. You couldn't get the feel from the instructions video, but are more grounded, physically plausible animations preferred? Less portals / magic. No, man, it's open. It is open. If you follow the rules, have your idea, throw whatever you have at the rules, and if the rules say that's chill, then go for it. I don't, like, it doesn't need to be, like, I'm not looking for 3,000, like, contraptions, though that would be cool. Like, that'd be amazing. a lot of those, you guys are going to get creative with it and you're going to do some cool stuff. Just read the rules and make sure that what you're doing is following the rules. That's the first thing. All right. Let's see if we can't grab some of these points and move them out toward just out here a little bit. That way we're actually cutting through so that you can see into the contraption. Yeah, something like that. Amazing. And then you can probably open it up a little bit more towards the, let's grab the top piece as well. And we can adjust it so that, what's the quickest way? There we go. You know, you want to see the entrance there. The best way to see this would probably be to taper it. Let's see. You do what do we want? How do we want to do this? Let's take the sweep. Would it be the sweep? And we can mess with the scaling of all this stuff. Is it the circle? Would it be the spline? I think it's the sweep. Start bevel, start cap, end cap. I'm pretty sure you can adjust the size of all this stuff. Details. Here we go. Details. The details drop down. We don't need this right now. We can go to startup. Yeah. Hundamarin. Apologies if I got that wrong. Great stream. Quick question. I saw that Peter's shot from the Birdemic remake made it into the Max on Showreel. Was it rendered in C4D or was it rendered in Blender? So it was rendered in Blender, but he did use what is it? Red Giant tools to comp the shot. So yeah, that was a thing. I was like, wait, what? Yeah, I followed up with those guys and yeah, he used some Red Giant tools to comp it and everything. Good question. So let's see, where was I? Yes, we want to take the sweep. We want to adjust the scale. So let's say, okay, there it's getting smaller towards the end. We actually want it to get smaller in the middle. So let's take the sphere, we'll take the radius to like 8. So it's really big. And then we can take the middle section of this and dip it down. So we'll make a point right up in here. What's the best way to make a point? Control click, I think. Yeah. Bring that to the bottom. This will go to the top. This will go to the top so that the top and bottom are maxed out, and the bottom just gets a little bit smaller. Maybe something like that. And then what we could do is probably throw in, this might just make things all crazy, but let's grab some cubes. We'll scale them down. Scale this down. And what I want to do is essentially make like a point cloud and fill it and cut out certain chunks of it so it's like porous almost. So let's take this cube, holding Alt, I'll throw it into a cloner. We'll take that cloner, and grid array is perfect. That's exactly what we want. And let's go ahead and bring these values in. Bring this value in. So we'll say 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters. And we want to just essentially fill this volume. So we'll go 3 and 20. So it's a cube situation. These are way too big. So let's scale down these cubes. Something a bit more reasonable. We'll bring them in. We can probably only do 2 on the back. Yeah. I swear, if Wren comes over to my house and actually, you know, just mans up and comes on over and tries to play me in Smash Bros. Like, he knows he's gonna lose, but I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if he won, but he's not gonna win. I wouldn't be surprised if he came over to my house. I feel like he would do something that crazy. Be really funny. Okay, let's take that cloner. Let's set it to 4. And let's use a random effector. It's like my favorite thing. Hetan Daya, thank you for the super chat. Glad to see this. It unites the community in a time of isolation. Keep up the great stuff. Absolutely. Thank you for the super chat. It's very much appreciated. And yeah, I'm just looking to have some fun and put together a cool community challenge. And hey, I gotta give a shout out to the OG community render artist. That is digital_ridge. You can find him on Instagram. He had a thing called Quarantine, and it was his way of, you know, essentially putting together a montage using a specific prompt to artists that he handpicked for this kind of, you know, montage thing. So you can see them on Instagram. That's how I got inspired to do these. So shout outs to Digital Ridge. He's the OG, the #1. You don't know my new address. Well, Wren here, I'll text you my new address. Just on the off chance that you want to come over and play me in Smash Bros. Let's see. Let's see here. All right, no looking into the glasses, reflection to the address. Now, Wren, I don't expect you to come over. I don't. Maybe, you know, who knows? Who knows? Who knows what'll happen? All right. Here we go. So I'm going to drop these in here. No, let's stay focused. We're trying to get the random effector going. So with the cloner selected, this is a cool thing. With the cloner selected, if you look at effectors, it's looking for effectors, right? Just by having the cloner selected, you can go and find the random effector, and it's automatically going to apply itself to that cloner because it was selected. It's just smart like that. So let's go ahead and turn off position. Let's start with rotation, and we'll do 45 degrees. Okay, and then we'll do scale. Let's go ahead and do uniform scale by 0.5. Okay, and then position, we can do like 10, 10, and 10. And let's drop this into the bool and see what happens. Looks like it could be interesting. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is actually save. And I'll save a V2, because who knows what will happen here. Now, to get this to work with the bool, you essentially need to apply all the stuff you want to be cutting out of this cube into one folder. So it looks like this bool right here, cube. So we'll take the cube out. We'll group the cube and the cloner together to be booled. And we'll drop that into here. So it's A minus B. If I throw this into a connect, would that work? Let's see. Connect. Whoa! Let's undo that. And let's see if we just connect all objects plus delete. That works. So it's A minus B. No, I did that wrong. I totally did that wrong. I 100% did that wrong. The cube is what is the consistent one. It's the sweep and the cloner that need to be working together. So we'll group those. There we go. So you can see it's cut out here, but it's glitchy in other areas. I think that just is a matter of like moving these around. That's so janky. All right, so that works. I wonder if I could just hand place these. Or if this is connect plus delete situation. Probably not. All right, what's the best way of doing it? I mean, probably a volume. Probably doing it with a volume is better. But it's the absence of shape is what we're going for. But I think you could do that with volume modeling. It's gonna be a dense mesh, I know that. Let's give it a shot. So if I remember correctly, let me copy this bool into a new project, because every time I experiment with something new, I do it in a new project. And I need that random modifier, or effector, rather. Let's copy that over and make sure it's applied. Cool. Okay. So for volume modeling, let me see if I remember how to do this, or even remember where it is. Where are you? Volume builder. Yes. So we want to build the volume first, and the volume is the cube. Yep. And let's see. Let's do that sweep. Will also be involved. And it needs to be a little bit more high res than that. And we want to subtract why is the sweep unable to subtract? Let's see. Let's add one more. Let's add the cloner to the mix. I don't know why. Oh, interesting. Cube is only reading as this tiny little piece. Oh, it's because I brought the wrong cube. That's why. Okay, here we go. So this cube. There we go. That's what we want. Okay. We'll subtract both of those. The cloner, let's hide the cloner for a second from this. Oh, wow. It's doing some crazy stuff with the sweep. Interesting. When I uncheck it, it does this. It's pretty cool, though. We can set that to like 0.5 or something. It almost looks like a Minecraft situation, like a Minecraft world. Wonder if we need to give this caps a sweep. Yeah, in order for it to actually remove. Yeah, okay. But kind of what you just saw, that last version is similar to what I'm going for. This cloner, the cubes in there, apply the random effector, and we want to subtract the cloner as well. So maybe what we could do is actually duplicate, instead of doing this like cloner thing, what we could do is take the sweep, we'll duplicate the sweep, and we want to subtract the second sweep. Let's clear out this cloner. Let's subtract the second sweep. And the second sweep, the radius is going to be a lot larger. So let's try like 15. We're going to take more out of this thing here. But then let's go ahead and adjust the sizing. Remember how we went into object and we did scale? Let's go crazy with it. And I'm wondering if we could do like some sort of preset, blind presets. Yeah. Let's try something crazy. This is a custom situation. Control points, 20. Okay, so that's a smooth situation. I don't know what this function would be and what would make it go like a zigzag sawtooth situation, but I don't know my math. Sine. What if I did cosine? I know that exists. Okay, that's interesting. What if I did tangent? I know that exists. Tangent. 20 points. Whoa. That's weird. What I want is like Something like this. Where it's just like all over the place. And like you can adjust individual little pieces here, and I'm taking a look at the render to see what this looks like. That means the ball is going to fall through this insane contraption and end at the ending point. It'd be pretty sweet. Tapioca Senpai, welcome back. Thank you for the super chat. Did you spot a cat? Got 2 cats roaming around here. So this is cool. We can take that volume builder. Let's just set this to 1 centimeter so my computer doesn't explode. Let's take that and screw it. Let's apply the cubes. Let's see what the cubes do. We're just kind of eating away at this. Take that cloner. I'll set it back to 0.5. Take the cloner and maybe let's switch it out for spheres. Wow, that's crazy looking. Let's take in, let's subtract everything. Let's get rid of the cube. Oh, I see what's going on. I need to put that in here. Get rid of the cube. Bring our cube back, bring our cloner back, and turn the rest of this on. Yeah, so that way we have like little like holes taken out like it's cheese or something. So we can scale this up to maybe 10 centimeters. Whoa, that's crazy. Let's try 5. And the cloner, maybe we do 4, 5, and 3. This is an interesting shape. I'll give this a shot. So let's go. I think we need to volume mesh. So we put this in the volume mesher, I believe. I'm going to save. It might crash. Let's put it in the mesher. And actually, it's not doing that bad of a job. So the threshold, maybe we set to like, what if we set that to 40? Does it get worse or does it get better? Oh, wow. That's interesting. Starts to eat away at it. What if we set it to 80? 90? Does the mesh get denser? No, that's just shape. Okay, so that's just doing like some interesting shapes. Eating away at this a little bit more. Wow. So we'll see how this works with dynamics. Very cool. Okay, so let's take this shape and let's bring it back into our other scene. So we can get rid of the cloner. We can kind of get rid of all this stuff, but let me paste this in first. And I'll scale it up, or rather I'll take that cube, our main cube, and I'll just open it up to the bounds just a little bit more. And then I know for dynamics, I'm going to want to have like an invisible, well, let's just see what happens. I think it'd be safe to just say, let's see what happens. Let's save this out, V3, and let's take this ball right up here, and I'm going to give this dynamics on frame 113, because that's in the rules. Frame 113 is where dynamics need to occur. So if I right click this and I give this a simulation tag, a rigid body tag, and I disable it. I'm going to disable it. Let's go to frame 112. I'll make a keyframe here. I'll move forward one frame hitting G. Let's enable it and hit that keyframe. So now on frame 113, dynamics are enabled for this ball. And it just falls down endlessly down through the earth because none of these objects have collider bodies. These need collider bodies. So that means let's give this like nasty beehive looking thing, let's give this volume mesher a collider body. So simulation tags collider body, and it's going to automatically recognize it as a static mesh. If you have, like, for example, let's say you have a bowl. I'll show you guys just a quick example. So let's take a sphere. Let's make it a hemisphere. Let's flip it so it's a bowl. All right, so this is specifically for dynamics in Cinema 4D, right? We have a ball that you want to drop into this bowl. So let's go ahead and we'll make a floor just to make things a little more easy on the eyes. And let's give this sphere right here, our ball, let's give it a rigid body tag. So simulation rigid body. And then let's give this sphere, this is our bowl, we'll give this a collider body. That's anything that's static that your dynamics need to interact with. So that's going to be a collider body. It's not moving, it's not falling. It's just, it exists in the space and our ball is going to interact with it. Now, normally in earlier versions of Cinema, and this is actually perfect because bowl is set to an automatic shape. So if I hit go, you're going to see the ball doesn't go into the cylinder, or I'm sorry, it doesn't go into the bowl because it thinks there's geometry across the top of this thing. That's the shape of it. So you need to specifically set the shape under collision. You need to set that to a specific option. And static mesh is exactly what you want. It's a little harder on the system. I think it's the second hardest on your system. Moving mesh is the most hardest, is the most taxing on your system. But static mesh will actually account for all the holes and whatnot inside of this thing. So if I hit play again, it falls into the bowl and it works properly. So if it's not working for you, you're going to need to set your collider bodies to static meshes if they are not moving. If they are moving, you're going to want a moving mesh. Like, for example, if you have I don't know, like a tube, like a tennis racket. Let's say a tennis racket without the net. You're going to want to set that, and it's like swiping back and forth. You'll want to set that to a moving mesh versus a static mesh. So hopefully that makes sense to y'all. Let's go back into our submission and hope that all of these polygons don't crunch the system. Moving mesh has a static mesh. The ball has dynamic set on frame 113. Let's see what happens. Now, it'll probably fall out of this box. Let's find out. Not bad, not bad. It shot out the front. Okay, so it shot out the front. We don't want it to fall out the front, so I'm going to make an invisible plane that will be a blocker. So I'll rotate this 90 degrees. And yeah, that's right where it needs to be. Right at the front there. It's going to be a blocker. And it'll be invisible to our scene. So I'll shape it up to the size it actually needs to be. Awesome. We'll give this a collider body, simulation collider body. And we don't want it to be visible to the renderer or to our viewport. So we can turn off both of these little stopwatches here. And I use Octane, so I'll probably put an Octane tag on it. And I'll just set the visibility all the way to 0. So it's not affecting shadows, it's not affecting anything. You just simply cannot see it, but it still exists in our scene, okay? So I'll hit play again, and this time it's not going to fly out the front. Oh, what happened? There it goes. Getting stuck back here? Oh, I got stuck in this little pocket. So we're going to have to patch some holes. That's so much fun. Okay. The first thing I want to do is guide this down properly. So it's dropping in and it's falling. I want it to come around this corner as opposed to dropping down to that second tier. So all of these spheres probably don't do too much of a thing for us. I can probably specifically place them as opposed to having it be in a cloner, because the cloner is not really making it difficult for us. So the sphere that's chilling right up in here, volume measure, we'll set that to subtract, and it'll be subtracting these shapes throughout the scene. And we can place them to, let's just say, decorate our scene. But let's go ahead and go ahead and close up these holes here. This is going to fall through this big hole. The reason that big hole is there is because I believe, yeah, we set our radius pretty large, but that's going to allow us to see our scene a little bit more. Maybe we do something like right in between. And then we come back in later and we open things up with this sphere for decoration and for appearance. But right now, let's just see if we can't get this ball working and see what it does, and then we'll make it more advanced from there. Okay, so let's hit play, frame 113, and see what happens. Okay, so it just dropped out the back. So here's another thing I'll do. I'll make the frame our actual box that's provided in the template. Let's go ahead and set that as a collider body too. And that will be a static mesh, remember, because we're inside this box. So to be inside the box, inside the bowl, inside any sort of concave surface or object, you're going to want to set the shape to static mesh. Give it another shot. See what happens. Bam, it drops down. Oh, and it gets caught right here. So maybe we could do this. Maybe we could give the box. No, let's give them the volume measure. Friction is set to 100%. Let's set it to 30% friction and see what happens. Oh, and it just barely comes around that corner. So let's adjust our spline then. So we'll just lower the angle of that a little bit more. We'll also lower the angle of this a little bit more. And let's see how that goes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, it works. Sachin Jose. Hype. Yeah, absolutely. That's super hype. Thank you for the super chat. That's awesome. Sir, render on the way. Is he really? No, he's not. He ain't coming. He's scared. He's gonna get 3-stocked. He's gonna get freaking 3-stocked. It's gonna be horrible. All right, so we'll drop that out. Bam, it's working. It's working. Sweet. Now 3. That maybe is perfect. Because simulations need to happen, gravity needs to take effect at 113, frame 113, but frame 335 to 340 is our window where it needs to exit. It's a very small window, frame 335 to frame 340. That's our exit window. So here's what I'll do. I'm going to go ahead and bake this simulation down and take a closer look. So we'll go to Dynamics, Cache, bake it, all right? So now that it's baked, we can actually scrub through and reverse and all that good stuff. You're going to want to do this if you're saving out your animation. Guys, it's perfect. How did it happen? Frame 335, the frame 340, it needs to be gone, and it's gone on frame 337. That's perfect. But why is it hovering? Why is it hovering? Yeah, I don't know why it's hovering. Evolver, yo, what's up, dude? Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. It says, good luck on the new challenge. You've been so helpful to me. Every freaking time I stream, you're always hitting me with the super chats, and you always have super solid advice. Really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Firefox browser account. Thanks for the super chat. It says, yo, bro, I'm from India, and we are really missing you on the corridor crew. Oh, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm missing them too. I actually went back yesterday, or no, 2 days ago, for a VFX Artist React episode. So, your boy will be back for an episode. So watch out for me in the coming weeks. Indeed. Yeah. And also, I want to visit India super bad. I've always wanted to visit India. It's on my list. So guys, somehow, this animation perfectly works timing-wise because frame 335 to frame 340 is when your ball needs to be through the exit port, and my ball disappears on frame 337. So, couldn't be more perfect. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to leave that animation baked down, and I'm going to start dropping in these spheres for visual interest. So I'm going to just be copying these things all around and seeing like what we can do to make this look more interesting. Here's what I'll do. I'll probably group the sphere, and then I'll tell this null we want to subtract that, so whenever I make new spheres, they're automatically subtracted. It kind of looks like cheese. And this is just for visual interest, to make it seem a little bit more, just more interesting. Yes, simply put. And I think some like subsurface scattering on this could be really cool. I think I'm just imagining cheese. Like I think that's where my head is at. Or like a crater, like a moon crater situation. Visual, thanks for answering questions in the chat. Really appreciate you. Couldn't do this without my mods. Y'all are killing it. Saving the day. Just placing things to make it look cooler. We can take that volume mesher or the volume builder and set it to like 0.25 if we want to get even more dense geometry. But you know, that actually doesn't look nice. I think you can smooth it 0.5 and then hit it with a smoother. Does this have a smoothing option? I swear, SDF smooth. Yes, that's the smooth. Hit it with the smoother. Nice. You can zero it out, or you could say 20% smoothing on it, 35% perhaps. Firefox browser account. Thank you again for the super chat. One more thing. You made an Iron Man VFX video, which also got covered in the news. Oh, snap. That's awesome. How can I show it off? You're my inspiration. I want your opinion. Send it to me on Discord. Send it to me on Discord, and I'll see it. I'll remember you, okay? Iron Man that got shared in the news. Link, I got a Discord link in the description. And then Boucher 3D. Thank you for giving me motivation to work hard on my projects. It really pushed me to create and learn new things every day. Thank you a bunch. Thank you a bunch for the super chat. I'm glad that we're able to learn and grow together. That's what we're here for, y'all. That's what we're here for. Heck yeah. I'm digging this little this cheese thing. It's kind of coming out how I imagined. I can't wait to texture it too. So I'm going to turn off smoothing and let's turn off smoothing for now. So it's a little bit easier to work with. Let's push this back. Let's like break through this, yeah, to the back piece. Oh, so you can see the ball come through the back end. Yes. That's how we do it. Yeah, you get the ball to come through the back. Zoop. There you go. That's awesome. I'll duplicate another one. Do you really see it? Then we could even do the same. Maybe for back here. I don't know. That might be a little bit much. But heck, let's try it. Let's bring this up. Scale it up. It'll pierce through at some point. There we go. Yeah, this actually like punctures through pretty nicely. So if we scrub, okay, you can see it. Yeah, let's move it down. And we'll duplicate it and scale it, push it back a little bit. Sweet. Weird, it looks like the ball is hovering above this geometry. Also, this would totally dip into this piece, so I'm going to remove that. Yeah, let's move this one forward. All right, save new version. And what we could do with that ball is probably just bake it down. I mean, the animation is already baked. We can bake it as an Olympic and then just move the ball down so it is making contact the whole time. So let's wrap up the visual side of this, and then we can get into texturing. And then that will be our final kind of look on things, and we'll adjust as necessary as things need to be adjusted. What? How about we delete that? It's like a cheese cave. And I don't want to mess with it too much so that the ball's animation is not realistic anymore. So I have to, a very fine line. Cheese cave. All right, let's save this and let's see. Let's turn on the smoothing and see what this looks like. Heck yeah, cheese cave. Sweet. Awesome. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring up this layout. Save, save, save. Let's hit render. See what it looks like. All right, let's hop into camera view. So this is a, that's awesome. That's super cool. All right. So a couple adjustments I can already see that I want to make. I probably want to bring the cheese cave a little closer to camera. Because right now there's kind of like this little centimeter gap. Let me see if I can just let me see if I can adjust that. Just so it's right at the front. And that shouldn't mess with anything too much. Yeah, that should be good. We're losing the ball back here. I'll probably want to adjust this visually so we can see the ball toward the back. And I'm just trying to figure out which ball it is. This one? No, 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 no. Everyone is right here. One. And there's probably an easier way to do this. There we go. So that you should be able to see it from there. Let's go back to camera view and see what we can see. Grab that sphere and we'll push it back into Z space. Here we go. Maybe we scale it down a little bit so it's not hitting like that top path, but so that we could still see the cheese, or we can still see the ball on the other side. Just barely. I like it. And then this top one up here is bothering me because it's too closely resembling the one that we just placed. So maybe that one just can be turned off. That works. Firefox, yo! Thanks again. You sent the Iron Man VFX video in the showcase channel on your Discord along with new articles. Send it to me personally. Send it to my just send me a message, a direct message on Discord. That way I'm guaranteed to see it. The showcase channel, it can get a little, I mean, if you really want me to see it, send it to me personally. It's good for the showcase channel. Yeah, people see your work and everything. Yeah, definitely go check that out. Yeah, send me a direct message. Okay, so this is looking pretty cool. Let's start looking at lighting. All right, so I'm just gonna bust out an HDRI, and let's go ahead. I'm gonna right click it, HDRI link, grayscale gorilla, amazing. And let's open the plus library. Go to European holiday and just start searching through some looks here. Now I want this to be cheesy. I think I'm gonna go with the cheese vibes. Let's select this. We'll set it to linear. Go to my camera. Let's give it an Octane camera tag. And I will bring down the highlight compression. Awesome. And let's try Kodachrome. Okay, cool. Also, we can do a little bit better than 20 samples. Perfect. All right, so let's texture this thing? How do we want to do this? I'm gonna just try something crazy. Let's go Grayscale Gorilla Plus library. Let's hit up the materials, everyday materials. Let's find some wood and let's do, I don't know. Let's try some pine wood. Just drag and drop it. Dang, that looks awesome. Goodness. That looks super cool. What would the box be made out of if it was this kind of wood? Maybe it's a dark wood. Okay. Plus library. Let's grab some red oak. Give that a shot. That looks super freaking cool. That looks super cool. And then we'll do a chrome ball. We'll give it a camera tag, Octane object tag, because it needs motion blur. We're going to set motion blur to 1/180, just like it is in the rules. That's so cool. And I'm going to hide my background. Let's see. I'll make a new HDRI image and we'll just set it to visible. So that means that's what you're visibly seeing is just black. And then the primary environment is what is lighting your scene. So let's go to choose a color. Let's choose a better color. What? There we go, shader, okay. Just like a dark gray. Dark gray works. As we scrub through, hopefully the scene will update. And I may have just crashed Octane, scrubbing through that fast. But I might just render this. Like, this is looking freaking cool. And I can do I'll do a quick render. Well, how's that gonna work? Am I gonna be able to render while I'm on stream? Luckily, we can still save our scene. Let's close this out. And let's reboot. So that's kind of working. That's working. I like that a lot. So if you guys have any questions, hit me up while we reboot here. I'll hit you with a couple answers. I am so amped for this challenge. I am so freaking amped for this challenge. Yes. It's going to be amazing to see everyone's awesome contraptions come together. And one thing I want to mention, sound design is highly, highly, highly encouraged. Please do sound design, guys, for your submissions. If I consider this, I don't know, I might throw this one in. I just randomly did this. I might throw it into the pot, but I would definitely do sound design on this. I know that there's like, you can get some marbles, some large marbles, and roll them across your wood floor, record it with your iPhone, mix it in. Like, this is gonna look really cool, and this montage is gonna be really cool if they all have sound design. Now, here's what I'm realistically expecting. If I encourage everyone to do sound design the whole freaking time, hopefully we get more than 50% of people who do sound design. Maybe it's more than that. Yeah, maybe it's 75% of people who do sound design. I don't expect everyone to do sound design. So the all renders montage, it'd be weird if like half of it was sound design and the other half wasn't. So I'm thinking the all renders montage would just be music throughout like I did last time. But the top 100 renders, that montage, I would love to have sound design. So as many people as we can get sound designing their renders, the better. Because because if you make top 100, it's going to be in there with sound design. And then I'm guessing there will probably be 40%, 30% of renders that aren't sound designed in the top 100. So I'm probably going to pay a sound designer to sound design those. I just can't pay a sound designer to sound design 600 other submissions that aren't sound designed. That's why the all renders montage wouldn't have sound design, at least right now. In theory, it wouldn't have sound design just because there's too many submissions, and it'd be weird if it was half sound design, half not sound design. But we'll see. Yeah, sound design with the background music. Exactly. That's what the top 100 will be. All right, this is looking really cool. I'm just gonna throw out some other materials just cause, you know, because it already looks amazing. So I really like that. Let's go through Grayscale Gorilla's library and see what we can see. So we can do like camera grip. Interesting. A subsurface material would be amazing. So maybe we go to glass and liquid. Frosted. What would frosted glass look like on this? Whoa! That is so cool. Smudged frosted glass. Wow, this is awesome. Let's try. Oh wow, candy stripes. Chat Ashley, what you got for me? That's crazy. That's so freaking cool. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, that is awesome. Plastic. So we can do, if we want to stick with like the yellow cheese, we can try some yellow, aged. It's an aged yellow plastic, which is perfect. It looks like so much fun. Oh my God. Wow, that's so much fun. Like, this is so satisfying. Jeez. The wood looks super cool. Let's try some of these materials. What you got, Chad Ashley? Wow, that's pretty sweet. That is super cool. What about this one? This orange one? That's so cool. I can't stop. Man, this one. Gah. It's just like a play place. I want to be in this play place right now. God, these materials. All right, tech products. They just came out with their tech products line. Translucent plastic. How about that? Oh, interesting. Interesting. That's pretty cool. Speaker fabric, perhaps. I think right now I'm digging the wood. Oh wow, that's interesting. Sandblasted aluminum. What does that look like? Nah, doing sound design in this session is, I don't think, possible. I need a render for that. Network cord. Try that one. I like the yellow feel of it. That's very interesting. I just feel like I could do so many different materials here. Kevlar speaker. This one has a little bit of texture to it. And then let me set this to cubic mapping. There we go. And we'll have it tile twice. Scale it down a little bit. Maybe 3 times. It's very interesting, a very interesting look, but I think the wood is probably my favorite right now. The last thing I want to test is a subsurface, like scatter material. That's awesome. That is super cool. I hadn't even messed with lighting either. So let me try the wood. I really like the wood. It feels very, very unique to me. Like, that looks incredible. I'm wondering though, if we switch the dark wood with the light wood. So this would be dark wood, and this would be light wood. I kind of like it the other way around. Yeah, I kind of like it that way. That's really nice. All right, let's see what the marbles got. Okay, so it's hovering back there. Looks like it's making contact here. You can see the marble back there. That's so cool. Oh man, this is amazing. Motion blur, yeah, centered. We wanted centered. Colm, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Thank you for the super chat. You're from Ireland. Looking forward to giving this a shot next week. Absolutely. What part of Ireland are you from? I went there about 2 years ago. We did a road trip across the whole country. It was amazing. So I don't know why the ball is hovering here. I can copy it and try re-simming, but there's no way it's going to be as perfect. There's absolutely no way it's going to be as perfect as it was. I don't know. Can I bake this down to an alembic? Bake as a alembic. So that'll actually save the motion data on that ball. Let's take this other ball. Let's dynamics cache. We'll clear the cache. We'll bake it. So this new ball is reacting to. Let's pause the scene. Everything. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so it's getting stuck back there. Yeah, it's hitting a little groove back in here. So let's see if we can't adjust that. That would be in our volume. That'd be our spheres. And it's just tough figuring out which sphere it really is. There we go. Let's try that. Oh, and it is baked. So let's clear and bake again. See what we can see. Oh, it went through that one? Sweet. That's cool. I kind of like how it went through this one. I like that a lot. And 335 to 340. Okay, so it needs to get down here a little sooner. So here, let me do this. Let me clear the cache. Let's go to expert. Collision margin, we'll set that to 0.1, I believe. Oh, Wren's coming over? Let's go, son. Get 3-stocked. Hopefully I can get a render going. And then me and Wren will play Smash Bros here. I'll see if I can set it up live so you guys can see the fight live. That'll be pretty sweet. I'll do what I can. Okay, so there's a couple ways of solving this. Collision margin we can set to 0.1, scale we set to 1. Let's resim, bake it down, and see what it looks like. Oh, it got stuck there. Okay. Interesting. Oh wow, it's hitting this ridge right here. Freaking ridge racer. Okay. Let me open up the sphere or the cube then. So I'll make the cube editable. And I'll just move this back piece to the end. So that won't happen. It's not going to get ridge racered right there on the edge. Let's clear the cache, bake it again, and see what we see. Oh! Right on the freaking edge right there. Okay. So it looks like we need to adjust the sweep. So it's coming in with some heat. Let's try this. See if that works. Clear the cache, bake it, and the process is going to be very similar to this, guys. Just constantly trying to see if this works, you know? All right, we got caught here now. So I'm wondering, maybe we can drop this. Or no, it'd be nice to have it go all the way around. Like, it's cool that it went through, but like, that one's not really doing much for us. This one? Here we go. Maybe that'll work. I still feel like it's going to go in there. What if we just got rid of it? It's still going to go in there. So we could cheat and just make like a little bridge, which I totally might do, because I like the look of what we have here. So if I take the sphere, any one of these, and I make a plane, control click, and let's bring it out of all this. We can scale it down and essentially just make like a little bridge. And this bridge can be invisible, but it's just here to help with simulations. So I'm going to go ahead and throw an Octane object tag, go to visibility, take it all the way down to 0, right click, simulation, collider body. So now when we clear the cache, we'll bake it again, and we scrub through this section. Hopefully the ball will go over, yep, like a little bridge. And you don't see it in the render because we have the Octane tag on it. We set the visibility to 0. So let's see where that takes us. 335. Oh, okay, so it ends a little early. It ends a little early. So how do we do it? We could simply try it again. Let's clear the cache, let's bake it down, and let's see if a new sim gets us a new look. So it's like ending 20 frames early. We'll clear it, try it one more time. Sometimes you get different looks. All right, how are we going to slow this thing down? We can potentially take the friction of the thing itself up to 40. So maybe that will slow it down a little bit. Let's try it. Control D, clear the cache, bake it, scrub through, see if we hit our mark. All right, so it gets locked in the corner there. So maybe what we can do is adjust, let's see. Let's try it again. Let me clear the cache, bake it. Just do a couple tries. And maybe we need to clear the cache. Let's try setting the friction to 35. Clear and bake. Yeah, okay, it's still... Maybe let's... so 30 was giving us the error. Let's try 32. I feel like Chris Schmidt now. Great. All right, so that just wings it hard. Whoop! Right there, which is kind of cool. Let's try 31 and see what it does. This is gonna be it, guys. Just freaking simming all day long. Whoa, 31 has it wrapped. What happened at 31? Wow, it's like right on the edge of that. That's crazy. Okay, let's take this and bring this down. Yeah, let's try that. Clear cache, bake it down. Interesting. How is that 31? What? That makes no sense. What about 30? So 30 gets stuck. Oh, did that work? Totally worked. Totally works. Okay. I'd buy that. So here we go. It's gonna hit, go in a circle. Oh, it gets trapped. Whoop. And goes down. Not the happiest with it getting bumped here on the corner. So that works. I'm going to save that. I'm going to bake this down as an Alembic. So we know that that definitely works. And we can just hit render on that. But maybe the... Yeah, I'm going to just roll with that, I think. Because this is just, at the end of the day, this is an example for y'all. And Wren's coming over too, so we gotta get our Smash Bros on. All right. I'm gonna hit render on this thing, and hopefully, yeah, 338 is when it disappears. That's perfect, right between the window. Let me set up my render here. 30 frames per second, 1080 by 1920, 0 to 449 for 450 frames total. Let's go ahead and do a EXR sequence. Alpha, and let's save this out. Art, go. Render output, and this will be called submission 1. Awesome. And let's see if we can't have a version by the end of the stream. So I'll set the samples to like 100. And the camera, we got our motion blur on. Let's turn on denoising. And do I want to do any last looks with the lighting? Let me double check the lighting here. I know, I'll have to stream the match. I'm gonna have to figure out how to set up a live stream for Smash Bros. I have my dock. My dock is back here. All right, let me close this down. Octane crash, good times. I'm gonna grab my dock while this opens up. Okay. Switch dock. I should be able to. This is gonna work. I don't quite understand how this is gonna work. Okay. I'll figure this out in a moment. Yeah, I have a capture card for my camera here. I guess instead of my camera, how's that gonna work? Because I have a USB capture card with one HDMI slot, and currently my HDMI slot is using my video camera. So if you were to see the match, then I would have to plug my Switch into that capture card. Then I guess it would be recognized by OBS. And you would probably just hear me and Wren screaming at each other. I don't know. How would that work? 13 minutes? Wren's 13 minutes away. Maybe we'll figure this out. The stream will officially be over by the time Wren arrives. Okay. And then it'll be the bonus round where we stream and we'll fight each other. And it'll go from there, okay? All right. So let me just confirm that this lighting looks good. Hit the render. Let's see. I like my materials. I think the lighting is nice. Yeah, Wren, why are you texting? Oh, he's in a Tesla. He's in a friggin' Tesla texting. Okay. The lighting looks good, but let me just double check here. Might as well experiment with some stuff, you know what I mean? Just a little bit. God, it's so cool. Open this plus library. And see what we got. Man, I think that first first lighting setup was actually really nice. Let me rotate this. Yeah, because you get nice bounce light back into the scene there. Alternatively, you could do, let's see, you can set this as your primary environment. So it's just darkness. And then you can throw a light up in here, point it down, something like that. And you set it to like, but that's just not as nice. I don't like that. I think what we have is great. I think that is fantastic. And I think we're basically ready to render this thing. So I'll do, for the sake of getting it done on the stream, we'll do 720 by 1280. 100 samples with denoise beauty going to the right place. Let's hit render on this thing. Bam. So hopefully my scene doesn't explode. My render doesn't explode. Or the stream, rather. Oh, it's already go time. Amazing. Amazing. So let me know if I'm like breaking up or anything here. I think this is probably the point where let me judge the weekly challenge submissions, all right? And then Wren will show up and we'll do the Smash Bros situation. That way, if it all goes to crap, that's the stream. You know, like we got through the stream. If I'm sounding good, if I'm here, if you guys can hear me okay and I'm not lagging, give me a thumbs up. I want to make sure that we're all good. I got my render going. It's looking nice. And it's going to be awesome. So, let's do the weekly challenge. That way we get through the stream, and then when Wren comes over, it's whooping time. That's like mystery box zone. Who knows what'll happen? So let me go hop into studio mode, make sure that the review is good to go. Let's switch over. And guys, yeah, thank you for staying with me. We have 1,000 people consistently throughout the stream. Amazing. Wren is going to be showing up in probably the next 10 minutes. And we're going to play Smash Bros. To wrap things out. And then we'll probably get some lunch after that. But I'm going to do the weekly challenge results right now. There are 5 winners. We had 150 submissions. The theme was deep. So you had to render something in that theme, render something in that style. And yeah, there were 5 winners out of the 150. It's a weekly challenge that we do, and I'm undecided right now if we're gonna do weekly challenges throughout this week or throughout this month, since we're doing dynamic machines. I'd probably like to focus the efforts on this versus other weekly challenges, but who knows? Maybe it'll be nice for people who don't want to do the render challenge. We'll see. But anyway, without further ado, let's get right into it and start with our first winner of the weekly challenge. The theme was deep, and the renders are nice. So let's dive into it. First with, bam, Chrysler with this awesome render of this like underwater stylized soldier coming down, fighting this octopus. You guys ever read the book Sphere by Michael Crichton? It's one of my favorites. It's like a group of people who are assembled to research something mysterious 2 miles below the ocean's surface, the top of the ocean. They're 2 miles down, yeah, and they live down there for weeks. It's great. But this render is super cool. I really dig it. It's kind of very comic booky. I like the vibes on it, and I think it's really good. So Chrysler, you're getting the challenge winner role this week, and who knows, maybe it'll stick for the month. But congratulations to you. I really like your render. I dig it a lot, and I think you have some pretty solid results here. Love the color, love the composition. Really good stuff. So moving on, the next winner of the weekly challenge is, bam, Edge, with this super cool, super cute little drill that's going into the depths of the earth. And if you look closely, you might find a little, a little Easter egg. But I love your render style here. I think it's very nice. It's very cute. It's very fun. Your lighting is super solid as well. You're doing a lot of really cool stuff here. I like the dirt that you have, like some sort of displacement layer. Like you're doing really cool stuff. And it loops. I love it. It loops. It keeps going and it keeps getting deeper and deeper. And this is probably just about the deepest render out of all the submissions, because it just keeps going. You know what I mean? It just keeps going. So congrats, Edge. You're getting the challenge winner role this week. I love your render. Keep up the good work. And I hope to see your submission for the Dynamic Machines Challenge. Right. Moving on to the third winner, who is Nicholas. Nicholas If, I think is the full one. But man, this is a cool one. I love it. I love it a lot. Like you did the hand-modeled, hand-textured pipes. I don't know exactly which program, but then I think you had some like Warzone kit bash packs for the buildings. I love your color that you're choosing here, and I love that you can't see the bottom of this. It's very creepy. So I love this render. Congrats to you, Nicholas. I love your color. Your composition is a really cool poster. You could totally see that as a poster with some text on the bottom toward the bottom third or something. But dang, son. Good stuff, Nicholas. Congratulations. You're getting the challenge winner role this week. Two more left. Nicholas, I hope to see your Dynamic Machine submission too. You do really good work. Congrats on, I think this is your first win. And I think this is the first win for the last 3 people. But moving on to the fourth winner of the weekly challenge is Mitch. Look at this beauty. This is one of the nicest renders. This might be the nicest render out of all of the submissions. Mitch put together an incredible scene, telling an incredible story. It's so beautiful. It's perfectly rendered. Your God rays are insane. Truly feel like you're underwater. You got some fish, and there's a story to be told. That is what I'm talking about. Firing on all cylinders here. Congrats, Mitch. You are let's see, this might be your 3rd or 4th week in a row winning the challenge, the weekly challenge. So keep it up, man. Super solid work that you're doing here. I cannot wait to see your Dynamic Machines submission, and I hope you make top 100 because you do solid work. All right. Moving on to the final one. The last winner of this week's weekly challenge is Wanoman99. Go ahead and listen to this. It's very creepy, and it's about the creepiest submission that we received. So good. So good. This one turned out so well. You did a really, really nice job telling a story. I think this is your first submission, you said? I'm really impressed with it. You captured the creepy, eerie vibe so well. You captured the camera movement so well. That's hard to do. Capturing that camera movement. Making it look natural like that is very difficult. So congratulations for winning this weekly challenge, Wanoman. You definitely deserve it. This was the creepiest render out of all the renders. There was a lot of creepy ones. A whole lot of creepy ones. But this one was the creepiest. That's so good. And y'all, I had so much work to do before the stream. I didn't have a chance to load up any of the honorable mentions, but let me just see if I can open up a PureRef file and share that with you. And that'll probably be the most efficient way to show off these honorable mentions. Give me one moment here while I load this up. Y'all can keep watching that awesome short. All right. So, honorable mentions. There are a few. Let's just get through them here. Bam. So first up, we have Pap Bless with this super cool render. I really like your world. I like your lighting setup, and I like your color. I think it's very nice. I think you could just use a little bit of fog, a little depth of field, but I dig it. It totally reminds me of Dark Souls. That one part in the game I just hate. It's the part that's all like, you guys probably know exactly what I'm talking about. If you play Dark Souls, you know exactly what I'm talking about. With all the scaffolding and crap, and you gotta like go down with all the bugs flying around. Give me nightmares. Next up is this beautiful render by Mark. Yeah, Mark, I believe this is. I love it. It's super simple. Love the color. I love the focus on the character is probably the darkest part. I'd say this is probably the darkest part. But it's a beautiful render. It's framed very nicely, and I think you should be proud of yourself. Moving on, we have this one here. Little diver helmet here stuck in the water. Who knows how deep that is, but it's probably darn deep. That is darn deep. All right, y'all, hold on. I can hear myself on the stream outside my door. I think Wren is here. Hold on. What? What?
I was listening. Oh my god, am I in pwnisher's stream? What?
Came all the way over. Here, let me grab your chair.
Yeah, I forgot how long it takes me to get up here now. It took me like almost half an hour to drive here. I know. It used to be like...
This is quite the treat, Wren.
I thought you were going to be on the stream for another like 2 hours, because I feel like your streams are always like 5 hours long.
They're long, yeah. I wanted to like kind of wrap it up so that I finished what I was doing on the stream anyway.
I was watching some of it, like when you're flipping through all the different textures, they're looking really sweet. Like, I had the same reaction you did when you first threw on that wood texture, and you're like, whoa! Whoa! And I was like, I had the same reaction. I was like, whoa!
It's totally like that, like, driftwood that you get on the beach, and then you sand it down all nice.
And like polish it.
Yeah. This is great. This is freaking great. Here, scoot on in. I'm just going over these final submissions here.
Yeah, all good.
And then we'll figure out how this is going to work. So yeah, I'm just going through these renders here, and just some nice ones. See if I can.
Put a soothing before
the pain, dude. I'm gonna 3-stock you so bad that your other collarbone is gonna break. Yeah, this is a cool one. I really dig the vibes here, like the little like diving hole up top. Pretty sweet.
Oh, with the little ladder.
Yeah,
it looks like you go to something.
Exactly. Yeah, it's super cool. Dude, the never-ending Pringles can. The theme was deep, by the way.
Right,
so,
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Pringles, hey.
This just made me laugh. Like, the render's fine. It's a decent render, but it just made me laugh. What else we got? This one's pretty darn good.
I think that was just a heart.
Something?
Tentacles in the deep.
Yeah, this one's good. I like the render, the lighting quality, and the render quality's good. Super sick. This one.
Whoa.
Yes. This is like another Dark Souls style render. Whoa. Because there was a level in Dark Souls that did this. It went all the way down to the bottom, and there was like all the little like lights, I think. Yeah, I'm remembering this wrong, but this is definitely a Dark Souls level. I thought that was awesome. This one's cool. That just goes forever. Yeah, very nice, very nice. It's hard to do this when I'm like so excited. I'm like, oh, Wren, we gotta play.
I mean, we don't have to play. I'm just happy to be here.
This is great. Here's the chat too.
Trying to pay attention. It's always funny when I see your stream and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna comment because someone will notice that I've commented. And sure enough, you will end up noticing because other people have said that I've commented. And you're like, wait, where's your comment? And you'll find it.
That's how it works. Yeah, it's nice too because like if you have the what do you have, the moderator role so I can see blue?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there's Wren.
That
That's
helps
great.
too.
Oh, I can't wait to whip you in Smash Bros.
You've never
good.
actually done the
No,
like,
stream
gaming
stream never. It's always been like CG. We'll have to figure that out.
So I did have some questions regarding. I mean, well, finish
Almost,
your
yeah,
reviews.
almost done,
Finish your reviews.
By the way, this one's nice. I really dig this one. Super cool, upside down city, kind of like BioShock. Fun.
I'm getting like Miles Morales from the
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man movie.
This one's cool. I think like the render quality on this one is okay, but I really like the setting and I like the idea.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, there's like camper up in here and chilling in here, dude. That'd be so cool to camp at this spot. But yeah, I love the idea on this one. Render quality, I think just needs a bit more detail, a bit more work on the texture for everything, but keep it up. Super nice.
Like if the light was a little bit, like obviously it's very top down lit, but
Yeah.
like the dude there standing on the ledge looks like he doesn't have a shadow because the shadow's behind him.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
So if the light came from like the left or the right just a little bit more, it would add some.
A good.
But I
good
like
point.
it.
Same. I think this
Whoa.
is the last. I think this person is their first time submitting. What was her name?
Her name.
Yeah.
Not many females.
Like 0. Sarah. Yeah, really, really nice render, Sarah. I like your color and your composition. It's very fun.
I like the style. Yeah.
Yeah, it's super cool. I really dig it. It's very adventurous and gets you thinking, gets your mind moving. I agree. I think that's it. Oh, and then this one. I thought this one was really cool. Really cool vibes. The white out up top is like super creepy. You don't know who or what or.
I like the grunge though.
It's good.
It's got like a nice like overall like grunge.
Yeah, it's really nice. Got the film grain on it too. Yeah, solid. So good work, everybody. Good work on this weekly challenge. Wren, I personally challenge you to do a submission for the machines thing.
I'll try. This is a busy month. I'm
Oh,
working,
sure. I
I'm
know.
working on a
Understood.
project outside of Corridor right now, so it's like all my weekends are booked trying to do it.
Understood.
I actually should be doing it right now. Instead,
shoot.
I'm here.
I knew you would come, dude. I knew you would come.
Yeah, I wasn't playing. I was literally just chilling in bed, just like drinking coffee on my phone. I just had the stream in the background, and you're like, oh, start talking about Smash, and I think I know I'm like considering it. I'm like, nah. I have to think about it more. I'm like, I gotta do it. I gotta come over. This is the first time I've been to your house. I haven't even had a tour yet.
If I don't know, like I know this is like the most impromptu it gets, but maybe we can get lunch after, like a quick lunch or something.
We'll see. I'm bringing lunch home for Jenna.
Perfect.
So maybe we can get lunch there. It's at a Poke Place.
Perfect.
Cool.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so that's the stream, everybody.
Oh.
What's about to happen is bonus.
I had some questions regarding the competition though.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so about the rules more specifically. So
Yeah.
there's a bunch of rules that you got to follow, and I know you're a stickler for the rules. The chrome ball has to be chrome, right?
Yeah.
We're talking no surface imperfections.
I tried it. I tried putting. Here's the thing. Is like I tried putting surface imperfections on, but the way just how far the camera is and how tiny the ball is, you don't see them.
Really?
So I was gonna say surface imperfections are fine, like match this look, but I couldn't even see them. Like the look that I thought was looked nice, when I zoomed out, you can't see the surface imperfections. Because just the camera to the ball size, you can't tell.
Fair. But regardless, it has to be chrome. It can't be any other color or texture or material.
Correct. As long as like a chrome ball dropping in, and there's that identical chrome ball dropping out.
Copy that.
Whatever.
So
yeah.
let's say hypothetically the chrome ball falls in and goes through like a little paint, turns orange and then turns red and purple, whatever, and then gets cleaned off at the end.
Yes.
So that it's chrome and then drops out.
That's
Anything
totally fine.
in the meantime can happen to it. It can be broken, it can be shattered and reformed, as long as at the end of it, on that exact frame, a chrome ball with no surface imperfections falls through.
Yeah, and like that ball could chain react like 1,000 marbles that go and like go through a whole thing, but at the end, like that same ball, not the same ball, but an identical ball has to go through, because that's the only way the montages will like perfectly, the renders will perfectly be blended together is because if someone's dropping a chrome ball and
like a red ball comes out.
Yeah, and a red ball comes out, it wouldn't work. So
now, what about lighting? Can anyone do whatever lighting they want?
Yeah.
Or did you include a couple lights that are like parents?
No. You do whatever lighting, anything you want, as long as you can see what's like. As long as it's well lit, you can see on. Because visual, what is it? Animation and clarity is a judging point. Like I need to be able to clearly see what's happening in your render.
Yeah.
And visual, what is it called? Visual detail or visual. What's the word I'm looking for? It just needs to look nice. It needs to be lit well, and it needs to look nice. If it's a crappy, like if it's a beautiful scene, but the lighting is just garbage and I can't tell what's going on, like you're not gonna get points for that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the chat. Apparently, my voice is cutting out due to the noise suppression.
Yeah. Here, let me take off the filters. Always got filters. It's the noise gate. It's the noise gate.
So I should be sounding fine now.
Yeah, you're good now.
Sweet. They thought I was like being what's the word for it? I totally forgot it. Censored.
Oh no. Beep, beep, beep,
Yeah.
beep, beep, beep. You're gonna be censored after freaking 3 stock you.
Oh man, dude, don't even start. Don't even start.
So is it? Oh, by the way, we have a limiter on here, so you can go ah, and it's only gonna get that loud. So just know if you set your volume to that point, it's gonna be okay. I think that's the stream, guys. If you want to join the Dynamic Machines Render Challenge, like the links to get started and everything are in the description. Download the project file. The rules are on the PNY landing page. They're also on the Discord server.
Dude.
So freaking have a blast with it, guys. Let's do something cool.
Absolutely zero promises, but I'm gonna see and try to see if we can get the guys at Corridor to do like a challenge for this.
I thought about that.
Like,
I thought about that.
We'll see. I don't know. Part of me can see the guys being like, nah. But
Yeah,
the other part of me is like, I really want to do this. I think it's a really cool idea. This is like right up my alley too.
For sure.
And it'd be fun to get the other guys to do it as well and make a little video.
That'd be sick. That'd be super sick.
Part of me feels like doing it for Corridor is the only way to justify the time to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Understood. We'll figure it out. It'll be sweet. It'll be a good time.
I wanted to show you a recent render I did.
Ooh.
So we did a Bob Ross render challenge this week where we followed along with the Bob Ross tutorial, like an actual episode, and we tried to do it ourselves, and then all of our images got posted to the Corridor Instagram for people to vote. Mm-hmm. And everyone thought that my render that I made was Peter's.
What? Oh, no, it's so cute. It's great. Here, show it up here. It's on autofocus. You can get it.
Autofocus, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
So it's like a little nice cartoon house with like the tilt shift depth of field a little bit.
I tried going for like a tilt shift effect, but and everything has like a subsurface material applied to it.
Mm-hmm. So you get the light passing.
I don't have that much experience with subsurface, and so it was like kind of wonky getting it all to work.
Same.
And it's like anytime you change the scale of a model, the subsurface settings go out the window.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we made it in like less than an hour. It was sweet. I liked it.
That's awesome.
But yeah.
I was supposed to come down for that.
That's right.
I know.
Hey,
but
it's cool that you came down for because we already had 4 people doing it, so it would have just been one extra.
That's why I asked Nico. I was like, "Is it gonna break it if I don't show up?" Because like, I don't want to screw you over, you know?
Right? Yeah.
But,
no, I'm glad you made it on the VFX Arts React though. That's gonna be a good episode.
Yeah. Keep your eyes peeled for that. Couple weeks probably.
I also wanted to mention. Do you know who New Plastic is on YouTube?
No.
YouTube channel that does a lot of really cool like texture tutorials.
Oh, nice.
And he has like an entire subsurface scattering texture pack of like 25 different materials.
For C4D?
For C4D and Octane.
Oh,
I bought the pack. I like paid double what he was asking for.
Oh,
I'm like, this is amazing. Let's just get it. And so I used a lot of those textures and modified those on that image I just showed you.
What's it called?
New Plastic.
New Plastic?
I can send you the link, but
Yeah.
The
subsurface scattering pack. Okay, I'll check it out. Oh, ooh, that looks like butter. Yes.
Yeah.
Deep into subsurface scattering. In this video,
I'll just mute it.
we'll over how each element of the material
Come on,
works, how it relates
That's
to
awesome.
Yeah, so and he has like a whole pack. I'm trying to find the image real quick. Yeah.
Here, show.
Like all these images. It's hard to see because of the scale, but like some of these small pieces, like the Lego pieces, the candy, the gummy bears, like
That's
they're
super
all
cool.
excellent materials.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, and he included the project files for all of them, like C4D project files with all the
Nice.
settings dialed in with the models and everything. I was like, this is great.
Oh, this guy knows. Aaron knows. He says super underrated channel.
Yeah, no, I've been kind of binging his channel a lot lately.
Heck yeah. Dude, this is great. This is great to have you like actually here doing this like live is amazing. Do we want to figure this out?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so
I brought my controller because it's the only way I can beat you.
at this point, if the stream craps out, apologies, but we're gonna like we might have 20 minutes of technical issues until we get to it. We may not even get to the point where, like, worst case scenario, we'll just stand right here and we'll play Smash Bros. And you guys will just have to take our word for it that Wren got 3 stocked.
You should just be able to just unplug your camera and plug it into the dock, right?
I think so. Let's
try
that.
Here, I'll get out of your way. It's also so hot. It's so hot outside.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dude, good call with the tennis balls.
Yeah. The indoor
Yeah.
C-stand situation.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Dude,
try
I
it.
love your place. This is so cool.
Thanks, dude.
How long have you had this now?
We've been
A
here
year?
since like last
Summer?
Halloween. We moved in like based on Halloween last Halloween.
Right, okay, sure.
Let me
I was
grab.
gonna say, I didn't think it's been a year.
Let me grab my Switch.
In the meantime, I'll take care of the chat. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to my personal stream. Clint's yelling in the background. I own this channel now. I own this house. You are mine. Yeah. For those of you asking about why I'm wearing a sling again, I got surgery done on my shoulder. I don't know if you can still see the stitches. Dude, they took out the stitches on Friday. So I just got like, yeah, I know, it's gross. Because I tore my labrum, shoulder stuff. This happened before the collarbone. The collarbone's actually mostly healed now. It's been like 3 months-ish. Yeah.
Dude, I just when Carmichael put his hand on
on
Adrian's
back, like he tapped him on the back, like,
Yeah.
you're fine. Adrian was telling me about, because after I broke my collarbone, I texted Adrian being like, hey, what'd you do? How's it going? Like, got any like pro tips or advice?
Yeah.
And he was just like, I hate Carmichael doing that. That was the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Just like not taking it seriously and just patting him on the back. He's like, ah.
That punch in. And if you guys have seen the episode where Adrian breaks his collarbone, yeah, there's like a moment where Carmichael pats him on the back like it's gonna be all good, and you just see Adrian's face just go, and then freaking punches in and it shows the hand again. Oh, so good. All right, so this is the test. All right, you guys will probably still be able to hear. You'll still be able to hear us, but
Is OBS gonna freak out?
who knows?
Okay.
This is uncharted territory right now. All right, guys. So, see what happens.
As long as you don't have more inputs on your capture card.
It's not even a capture card. It's a capture USB stick. I need to. I gotta get a real one. I know.
Dude, I have an Elgato in my computer.
I know. I need.
I don't even use it.
Give me it.
Oh, I hope to use it.
All right. Here we go.
This is like underneath this desk right now.
How are we gonna? No, but how are we gonna see the screen?
I guess we'll see it in OBS.
Oh.
You good? The OBS stream did freeze.
Yes.
Is the switch on?
There we go. Okay, it's plugged in.
What you need is a splitter.
I know. So we're still heard. That's definitely happening. So we're getting levels. They can hear us.
Here, you could probably just put that on the ground.
Yeah. Is this even on though? That's the question. So we're gonna have to do a new.
Hit the power button.
Whoop.
I brought my switching case too, by the way.
Okay. So
Maybe
there.
restart the.
Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate you. Any idea when my objects won't collide with the
preview
ball?
window. Right click in OBS and do a preview window.
Preview window? Window capture? No. This is gonna be a.
Dude, we're gonna have so much lag.
All right, look. So here's the thing.
Of course, I just realized that's the frame it froze on.
The thumbnail of the stream. Okay, what source? I need your guys' help with this. A display capture?
No, it's gonna be the same as your.
Yeah, it was a display capture. Desktop duplication? What the heck is this? Windows 10 and up?
No, because display capture is just gonna do your.
Yeah, no, you're right.
monitor.
You're right.
You want whatever the input was for your camera.
Yeah, so that would be a video capture device. USB video, or it'd be a USB video.
You want to make sure that it's not on. There you go.
Oh! Okay. All right. No, this is good. So we can play here.
There's gonna be lag.
No. This is real time.
It's almost real time. It's like half a second lagged. It should be fine though.
Okay. Let me get this.
Oh, I'm gonna need to. You have a USB-C cable?
I do. It freaking works. Oh, there is lag though. How do we do this without lag?
I mean, if you got some sort of display splitting.
Wait, can you offset lag in OBS? No. Display splitting.
Not to make it faster.
Just start. Okay, so we need audio on this.
Do we though? Do we?
Yeah, of course. Gotta have getting beat down. So this is a audio input capture. What would it be? Oh no, wait. No, it's an audio output capture? Speakers. God, what would it be?
Can you just go to your video capture device that's on and change that to include audio? Or does it still have to be separated?
Wait. Capture audio only? Output desktop output.
Oh, there you go. You can output the audio to
desktop audio. Direct sound?
Check. Okay.
No. How does this work? Dang, I need to set it up so that. Oh, there won't be any lag online if we look at your Switch. If we play online, or I could just we do local and just look at your Switch.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. I did bring my Switch. Here, I'll go grab it.
Let's see. How would this work? If you guys, I'm trying to get sound on this now. You can't use display capture specifically for display run by computer. Add a delay to your audio so it syncs. Thanks, Eric. Thanks, dude. Yeah, imagine anyone joining now. They'd be like, what the heck? A video capture device.
Dude, what we could do is just have the audio cranked on my Switch, so we'll play local wireless.
Yeah.
Yours will just be
It'll be running. It'll be the stream switch. No, that actually makes sense.
Yeah, and then we could just blast the audio through my Switch, and that'll just be picked up at the same time with our voices.
Yeah, that makes sense. Audio. Make sure your capture card shows up as an audio device, and you can set it to monitor, and it outputs your audio. Set it to monitor. Audio output device. High definition speakers, ASUS, Realtek speakers. No, it's specifically. It's the video capture device. That's what's doing it.
I don't have a USB-C cable. Dang it.
USB-C cable? Here, I got you.
A USB-C to C.
Yeah, I think so.
I gotta sync my controller.
Here.
Oh, whoa. You got a whole box of cables.
We should go probably. There's an orange one. There's an orange one.
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Is that C? Oh, that's micro.
It's another orange one. Wait, here you go. That?
Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
Okay. This is better than than not. This is this is good. This is good. All right, let me set up a room.
Oh wait, let's host it on mine.
Host on yours?
No, I mean, no. We'll host it because I mean, we want to host it on whatever screen we're looking at, right?
Yeah,
we'll be looking at my screen.
Host yours, and then we'll.
Cool.
So then here we can prop it up like right here. Perfect. Yeah, I need to get like a nice Smash Bros setup so I can just take Smash Bros breaks on the stream. This will work.
Yeah.
Crank it. And we'll get this mic.
Oh, what the?
Mario Kart! I'll whip you in that too!
Nah, you suck at Mario Kart.
That's not true. Where are the speakers on this technically? I'll put the microphone right up to it.
I think it'll be loud enough, honestly. You took the filter thing off. I think it'll be... Because the speakers are up top.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it should be pretty fine.
Let's do... Dude, this is gonna be great! We'll get a best of 3 in, and then we'll get lunch.
Best of 30?
Best of 30?
Best of 31.
Alright, y'all. You'll be... Okay, cool. Oh, it's going down.
What do you think of the new character?
I love Tekken. Yeah, I'm a huge Tekken fan. I'm sad it's Kazuya. I wish it was like Jin or something, or Yoshimitsu, but maybe they'll come out with more.
Should we do a battlefield map or like...
Did you do local wireless?
Yeah.
Create a room?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy! Yeah! Yeah, why... Oh, the lag on this is rough.
Yeah, no, you have to play by watching the computer monitor.
Absolutely not.
You have to play by watching OBS.
Heck no, dude. Yeah, people just assume I'm playing Smash. They don't know that it's with Wren. Guys, so if you have no idea what's going on, we finished the stream.
I'm rooting for Clint. Sorry, Wren.
And Wren came over, and I'm gonna 3-stock him in Smash Bros. And then we're gonna get lunch. People are probably so confused. Oh, the lag.
Dude, you need to get like a little webcam to use as a backup.
I know.
So that way you can have like a display capture here, and then next time you do it, because you probably even have some webcam somewhere.
I do. It's in my closet back there.
Oh, you're playing Ness, huh?
Let's go.
All right. You ready to get 3-stocked, Clint?
Let's do it. Oh, it begins. It begins. Oh, one hit, Wren. One hit. That's it.
God dang it. I gotta learn how to play without stick jump.
You gotta learn how to play the game, dude. Let's go. Oh!
Oh.
Trash. Trash! Right in the freaking garbage chute. Let's go. Ooh! This is the jankiest way to stream Smash Bros.
Oh, God dang it.
On a freaking community render challenge stream. They're like, what is going on?
That was nice. God, the freaking fire! Can't get out of it! There we go.
Ooh! Is the 3-stock gonna happen? You can't suicide me. Pretty soon here, you're not gonna be able to suicide me. Not good. No!
Goodbye! Goodbye!
No! So you can't get out of that?
No.
No! Wow. Oh! No! Oh!
Ah, dang it!
Thanks for sticking in with us, everybody. It was a good stream. I didn't expect to get a render out of it. So I'm feeling pretty darn good. Also because I'm beating Wren in Smash Bros. But that's no big deal, you know, that's how it goes. Oh, he's trying hard now, I can tell. Get me out of that!
Oh, you survived. You,
I don't even know why I try anymore. Why'd I even do that? We know it's not gonna hit you.
Man. Those freaking side aerials.
Get! 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 Done. Game. No! Oh! Let me try to get my webcam going.
That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Look at that.
I was talking to the chat the whole time. All right, let's try this. This is the old stream mic, or the old stream webcam.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Wow.
Vindicated.
all right. Let me get the webcam set up.
Dude, I thought you had me in the first half.
I know. Video capture device. Yeah. Virtual camera? No. Logitech, son.
Oh!
Hey! All right. We're doing this.
Wait, put in the...
Where's the percentage? Where will the percentage
Yeah,
be?
they're going to be on the bottom, so put in like the top right, I think.
Top right? Okay, cool. That's perfect. All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yo, Bismat.
Battlefield? No, I'm going Battlefield. We get DK.
Are you bringing out DK, huh?
Is it, we got double audio? Can't tell. Double audio? Nope, we're chilling. Guys, so what happened? What happened was...
Oh, what happened?
No,
yeah,
no,
tell
no,
me,
no,
what
no.
happened?
For people just popping into the stream right now.
This is my house now. Clint, please vacate.
I can't see my... Oh no, we got DK. Let's go. I'm retired too.
I'm coming out of retirement, huh?
So we finished the stream. We announced the challenge. Wren thought he was all good at Smash Bros. So he was talking crap in the chat. So I challenged him. He came over, and now we're playing Smash Bros. We did everything. We did the weekly challenge announcements. We did Dynamic Machines announcements. I made a submission for it, and now we're just having fun here. Come on, come down in here. Come down in here. Tech. Oh! Ah! Tech. My thumb! My freaking thumb! Trash! Let's go!
Let's go, Clint.
You would do that.
It's effective.
Come down here. Oh, you ran out of fire juice. Get out. Get out!
Oh no! Oh no!
16%.
Oh no!
Oh! Oh no!
Oh, God. Oh God. No! No!
No! What was that? Sit down. Here we go. 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 Here we go.
Oh, what the? What? Oh!
All right, this is it. This is best 2 or 3. GG's.
Oh
GG's.
man. GG's.
Oh boy. All right. Oh boy.
Man, I would have won had I not died at 20% damage. That was well done though. That was how to do it.
All right. DK, my L tier character. I'll bring him back, and it'll be great. It'll be great.
Dang, that was a close one. Wait, who are you bringing out?
DK again, son.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to select it on your screen. That was weird. All right, this is it. This is our final game, and then we're gonna get some food. It's been a stream, y'all.
Dude, this is cool. I'm glad we did this.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm not super good with.
Yeah, go ahead and preface. So this is the 3-stock.
No, this is my B character.
I have to 3-stock you. I have to 3-stock you on this game.
Well, I'm giving you the chance, because otherwise I would just win. But, you know, this is your stream. I wanted
Prove
to...
it. Prove it. Come here. Come here.
Oh, dang it. Oh, give me that shield! Oh, crap.
Nice. I never played your Captain Falcon.
Oh!
Nice.
What?
Dude! Wow.
Oh.
Sit!
Ah, nice. Oh, come on! Ah! Keep getting me with that!
Monkey Madness! Monkey Madness!
What?
Ah! And
Oh,
no problem!
no!
Let's go! Let's go! Is this the 3? It's just the 3! No!
I won! Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
No, JV3. Oh, I'm perfect. I'm perfect!
No! No!
Let's go! Let's go! Yeah, no! Ah. All right, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. This is the true, like, here's how it's gonna go down. Here's how it's gonna go down. The back of your neck, okay? On the back of the stage. That's exactly what's gonna happen. I wasn't finished!
No!
GG's.
Dude, that was great. That was good.
Man. Wow, what the heck? That was like the best, jankiest way to end the stream.
Hey, what matters to me is that I obliterated you that first round.
I wouldn't say obliterated.
Chance.
Okay, look, here's the thing.
I 3-stocked you that first
You
round.
did not 3-stock me! You're just, oh god. You're using the fact that they can't rewind right now.
Wait, they probably can though, right?
No, I 3-stocked you those last 2 games, and then I managed to just 2-stock you on that last one. So that was good games. Good games. Yes, indeed. That was a way to end the stream, guys.
That was fun. I'm glad we did that. That was worth everything coming over.
Me too. Thanks, dude. So yeah, 200 people dipped out while we were doing that, but that's okay. We still have 714. We just got 2 viewers who were like, "What the heck's going on?"
They're probably so confused.
So there is a new render challenge, the Dynamic Machines Render Challenge. The files and all the stuff to get started is in the description below. Once I end the stream, you guys can watch it back. I did a submission myself. I wasn't expecting to, but it worked out that way. And yeah, you guys have until August 1st, 11:59 p.m. PST to submit. I'm going to post a submission link on July 24th for you guys to submit your work to. I'll be teaming up with a render farm so that you guys don't have to, your computers won't explode. More info on that on July 24th. What else? Thanks to NVIDIA and PNY for supplying all the prizes for this challenge for the top 3 US winners, getting some amazing graphics cards and NVIDIA Quadro RTX 5000, as well as some really slick SSDs to open your programs faster, to boot Windows faster. What else? International audiences. I got you guys with 3 limited edition prints and top tier access to my Patreon when it drops very, very soon. What else? Let's create the most epic, largest friggin', I don't know, man, that was so good up until just then.
Yeah, I was impressed. I was like, dang, man. I'm literally looking at no talking points on your screen. You're just doing that from memory.
It's been like, we just have been writing it the last month, trying to come up with a challenge. But yeah, we're going to piece together all the submissions from this Dynamic Machines challenge and make the internet's largest 3D community Rube Goldberg contraption. I'm going to try and contact Guinness, make a world record.
Really?
That's the plan.
Whoa,
That's the freaking plan.
Dude.
So thanks for hanging out, guys, with Wren and myself. He just randomly showed up, and we played some Smash Bros. To end it off.
You taunted me into existence.
It worked. Freaking worked. All right, y'all. That's it. Have a good one. Good times. I'll catch y'all on next week. I'm going to be doing more submissions. Peace.
Thank you.